It was Christmas Eve in a snowy town in Colorado. The streets were glowing with warm lights, and soft music echoed from every cafe. Inside a small restaurant near the corner of Pine Street, Emma sat nervously at a table for two. She had come for a blind date, her first one in years. She kept checking the door with a hopeful smile, but her smile slowly faded. Her date had texted her just minutes ago. "Sorry, something came up. I won't make it." Emma lowered her eyes in embarrassment. Around her, people laughed, couples clinked glasses, and families shared warm meals. She suddenly felt like the only lonely person in the room. Trying to stay strong, she whispered to herself, "It's okay. It's just one evening." But deep inside, her heart felt heavy. She had decorated her little apartment, baked cookies, and even worn her favorite red sweater, all for a night that never began. Just then, the door opened, letting in a rush of cold wind. A man in a simple jacket walked in, holding the hand of a small girl, maybe 6 years old. They looked tired and their clothes seemed old. The little girl's eyes sparkled when she saw the Christmas tree inside the restaurant. The man spoke softly to the waiter. "Is there any small table available?" The waiter shook his head. "I'm sorry, sir. We're completely full tonight." The man nodded politely, trying not to look disappointed, but the little girl's smile faded. She tugged at her father's sleeve and whispered, "Daddy, I really wanted to sit inside. It's warm and pretty." Emma watched them quietly. Something inside her shifted. She knew what it felt like to be disappointed, to wait for something that didn't happen. Before she could stop herself, she stood up and walked toward them. "Hi," she said gently. "If you don't mind, you can join me. I'm alone." The man looked surprised. "Oh, no, we don't want to disturb you." But before he finished, the little girl looked up at Emma with big, hopeful eyes and asked softly, "Can we join you?" Emma smiled. "Yes, I'd like that." They sat together, and slowly, the table that once felt so empty began to fill with warmth. The little girl introduced herself as Lily, and her father's name was Daniel. As they talked, Emma learned that Daniel worked long hours and was struggling to give Lily a simple Christmas dinner. Emma listened with kindness, and for the first time that night, someone smiled because of her. Lily giggled as she showed Emma her tiny handmade paper snowflake. Daniel kept thanking Emma, but she simply said, "Sometimes strangers just need each other." By the end of the meal, the waiter brought out a small chocolate cake. Emma pretended to gasp in excitement, making Lily laugh loudly. It felt like they had known each other forever. When it was time to leave, Daniel placed a small candy cane on the table and said, "Emma, you saved our Christmas tonight." "Thank you." Emma watched them walk back into the snowy night, hand in hand. She felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, peace and a quiet happiness that didn't come from a perfect date, but from a simple act of kindness. As she stepped outside, snowflakes touched her face. The night didn't go as planned, but maybe God had a better plan all along. Moral: sometimes the moments we think are disappointments are actually invitations to show kindness. And kindness always finds a way back to us, often when we least expect it. If you believe in kindness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Peaceful Stories.